What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. It's time to celebrate spring with the spring event on FIFA Mobile. So we're gonna go into this one today. Make sure to smash that like button. Let's see if we can hit 10 million likes on this video. Hit that subscribe button as well. Turn on those notifications, all that fun stuff. But we're gonna go in and break down everything you can get in this promo. The good news about this promo is you really don't have to do a lot to get the rewards in it. The bad news is if you wanted to grind a lot, you don't really have that option. So basically, you have one skill event that you have to play each day, and then you can roll through your 6 sort of spins, which could end up being more than 6 spins if that thing that gets you the players. You know what? We're gonna go in and explain it. But there's also Team of the Week this week with Cristiano Ronaldo, who we are definitely packing. So let's go. Okay, so Spring Showdown is here. Now there are some store offers, most of them just to kind of get you further along these paths. So every day you can claim the daily Spring Claim, which gets you 1 Showdown ticket and 6 of the Spring baskets, which we will tell you what to do with shortly. First of all, I do like that pack art on it, so we'll see what we pack out of this one, and it is going to be 1 Showdown ticket and 6 Spring baskets there. So that basically lets you play through these different matches. Now, if you want to sort of just pay your way through this, you could spend 400 FIFA points to get all the way along this, all the way to the end to get yourself this, I guess the choice point from here to claim one of the players. And then I don't know if you only will have one option ever for getting the player, or if you're gonna have other ways to purchase them. Usually you get like the offer of purchasing for gems or FIFA points. I didn't really look at the guide. You can tell me in the comments below if it said something about that, but I just don't really feel like bringing the guide up and looking at that, because I'm going to assume it's probably going to be like 5,000 FIFA points or something. It is FIFA Mobile, by the way, so we should just expect that. You do have the option of also unlocking everything in the bottom row. You do not get this automatically. You do need to get the Showdown Pass for that, but the good news right now is you can get it for gems. Now, I don't have enough gems for that, so I'm going to get it for FIFA points, but you can get the show pass out of there, and then you do get this really cute little, is it an emote? I think it is an emote, so I kind of like that emote. It kind of looks like a logo, though. I'm not sure. I think it's a logo. No, I think it's an emote, but it might be a logo. I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Either way, by doing that, that is how you unlock the players and all the things along the bottom row of this here. So basically all the different paths that you want to unlock there, and then you play these skill games. So this one, wall and goalkeeper, which is one that I would love to say I can do, but there is a potential that I can't. Okay, so you'll see here that unlocks for us getting the players. So we gotta find out right now if we get a cool new walkout animation. I'm gonna guess no. It will just be the regular one. Yeah, regular walkout animation from here. Messi! Obviously, we knew it wasn't Messi, but it really looked like it could have been Messi once we started getting right wing, Argentina. And then you can keep going all the way along there, claiming the Sergio Ramos card at the end, which, I don't know, I like the, I usually like Ramos's cards, but not often as fast as I would like from a card. And then you get some of these 88 plus players along the way, including a few of the 88 pluses from there. There are no other ways, it seems, in order for you to get any of the points that you need, like the baskets from this chapter. So the rest of it just comes from here. So you get the 6 free ones a day, and this is where we got the ones that I really want to get. This Nakata card, oh my goodness, he actually looks amazing, and I love the card art on these event icon cards. I mean, in a way, I kind of like the event icons better than the prime icons just because of the card art, but obviously stat-wise, the prime icons are a little bit better. But you can go along this one. You can also get Thierry Henry and our first end of era card. And be very careful with end of era card, because you do want to get this one because he is unauctionable. So Defoe is not able to be auctioned, which means the end of the era card, if you get that card is going to be on your team, and that's going to be the only way to get it because he's not auctionable. So you do want to make sure you're trying to get at least that far, which is doing 95 different ones of the Spring Showdown. Now we get 6 a day. The event, I believe, is 14 days long. Yep, 14 days. All right, 14 days long, 6 a day, 84 minimum that you should be able to get. So if you win a few of them back, you should be able to get Defoe. So Defoe should be reasonable to get him. 230 for Henry. We're pushing it with that one, and then 450 maybe if you get lucky with this. Now, you're going to ask yourself, Stopde, which one of these should I pick? So each day, if you've done this before, you've seen this before, we had the thin ice thing, we had all the different ones for all the different promos, and you get the daily reward basket. Now, we have 3 different choices that we can get here. I gotta point that way, that way, that way. 3 different choices we got that you can get of the main rewards, and then otherwise you just get like random rewards, usually like you either get tickets back or spring baskets back, or you get the eggs that you can get, the cracked eggs that you can get in order to get 4 of them to get a spring basket. So usually what it is one of these gives you the best chance of getting something. So this one here, it gives you a valuable rewards seem to be nearby, but the fear of an angry neighbor constant leads to losing baskets. So you have a very good chance of not getting your basket back there. Currencies are overflowing in the water can, but the daily rewards are washed away. A little water won't break your basket, but sometimes suffers water damage. The birds seem to leave lots of scraps and take all the shiny rewards away with them. When the birds leave you alone, your basket is safe. So it kind of seems like in this one, I'm going to assume your best chances of getting it back are going to be in the birdhouse one, and then in the watering can right here. So we'll kind of open up one of these, sort of see it. But basically, when you're doing this, yes, you want to get the rewards, but most importantly, you want to get more opportunities so that you can get yourself further along the path. So as you're doing this, I think the worst one, honestly, to do is going to be the picket fence, because as we've seen them in all the past ones, eventually you get them from the other ones because you just keep repeating it back and back and back and back, and you get different stuff back. You can put the eggs in, all of those different things. So it's usually better to go with the ones that have the less odd of getting the daily rewards, but have the best odd of giving you something back in return. Now, the other thing to be careful of is if you want to get the daily reward, maybe don't do it on day 1. Like, maybe wait a few days till you kind of build up some of your spring basket numbers, so that you're going to go through and you can claim the rewards that way. So this is going to rotate every day. So yes, you wouldn't be able to get yourself Fernandinho, but you may be able to get yourself some of the other rewards along there. So always be careful with that, to make sure when you're going through it that happens. So we're gonna go through Spring Showdown right now. First one up, we get eggshells and we get the basket. See, eggshells and the basket back. That is like, that's the best thing you can get, honestly, out of this, because that's free round, getting your basket back, and it's getting you the eggshells, where when you get 4 of it, you get an extra bonus one. So I typically always go with this route. Go with the one that gives me the best chance to open as many of these as possible. All 4 of them so far have been eggshells and getting my basket back. Now, maybe I'm getting a little bit lucky with this, yes, but again, it's giving me the best opportunity to open as much as I can. Now I get skill boost and a spring basket, and so we keep going with this. So far, I've opened up all the way to milestone 1, and I haven't used a single one of my baskets. There we go. First one used up there, but out of all of those, I think that was 5 or 6. I got 1 time where I didn't get my basket back. Now we got enough to make a bonus one from the eggshells there. So even though I'm not as necessarily going to get the daily rewards, in fact, I don't actually know, can I get the daily rewards? It kind of makes it sound they take all the shiny rewards away with them. So I don't know. I'm unsure if that, like, this is really poor wording in my mind, because I'm not sure if this means it's impossible. It shows it's still there. So they make it sound like there's no chance of getting a daily reward. I think that's untrue, though. I think you must still have a chance of getting a daily reward, because it shows there's some impossible rewards there. So I think you still have a chance to get a daily reward. We haven't got one yet, obviously, but I think you still can. So we're going to keep opening this and see what we can get. But I do feel that this is probably the one that if I had to choose, and I am going to choose, I would open, because you're going to get the furthest along the path. And at the end of the day, the event icon is the thing that we want to get out of this event, right? Like, yeah, it's going to be good to get a few of these daily rewards, but that event icon, I mean, looks unbelievable. So you can see how many we've gotten through just by going through and doing this. Plus, I'm going to get some bonus ones from the eggshells that I got from there as well. So Spring Showdown, next one, eggshells again. And then finally, we're going to run out of all of them on this one, and we've finished all the way up to milestone 3 already. So more eggshells. When you do that, you can go over to here. You can see we can get an additional 2 baskets that we can open up from there. So 2 baskets from here. Ooh, we actually got some decent rewards on the paths that we've gone through too. I'm excited to open those. Okay, so let's keep going through these ones. Next birdhouse one that we got. Come on, I've gone on this streak of just not getting my baskets back lately, which is not good. So yeah, definitely not great odds of getting the rewards. But I mean, at least for the first part, I think it's, I don't know. As I said, do what you want to do with this, but for me, I would rather open up 5 times the amount of packs and get no of the major rewards in the end, than risk not getting far along and like opening up. Because most likely my thought is that last one, you're pretty much going to open 6 of these, and that is as many as you're going to get to open. I could be wrong, and you can let me know which one in the comments you've been opening, how it's been going for you. But for me, I think Birdhouse is the way to go. Maybe the watering can, but I still feel like Birdhouse is probably the better one to go. So again, we run out of that, but we have enough to do this again one more time on here. So again, it just kind of keeps going. So far, we haven't even put anything into this. It's day 1 of the 14-day promo. Be interested to see how far we've gone along. Ooh, spring basket and 10 things. More skill boost that time. All right, but I need to get more eggshells. Eggshells, perfect. Eggshells from there. Going to this one. Okay, finally we go through 6. So we went through 6, and we'll see how far we have gone along there. 72 overall from the silver there. Nice to see we're getting silvers. I realize, like, why do you want silvers? But at the same time, it's actually good that we can get silvers now, because there's no other ways to really get silvers in this game. So we've done 24. So I've done 24 out of 6. So out of the 6 I put in originally, I was able to do it 24 times from there, which is pretty decent, I think, with this one. Now, obviously, if you want to pick up more, you can pick up more, but it's pretty pricey to kind of pick up more along the way. So I probably won't go too far along there right away on the first one, although I do want to see what some of those spring players are like. But what I might do, I think, is do further along the Spring Showdown until I can claim one of these 88 players, so we can do that pack there. But before we do that, I do want to look at the team of the week this week, because there is a new team of the week. But that's my strategy for the promo. So let me know how it goes for you. Hopefully you do well with it. Ooh, no, I'm doing this. Wait. So there's a spring basket. Okay, hold on. There's a spring basket where for 300 FIFA points, you can get 1 to 4 at a chance of a player. Or for 300 FIFA points, you can get 1. Okay, so do not miss this. If you decide that you want to spend some gems or some FIFA points on this, make sure you buy this first. 1 to 4 spring baskets for the price of 1, and you have a chance, a 1% chance, so a non-existent chance, but a chance of getting a spring player out of there. So this is definitely, I mean, you probably will get 1 each time, but I mean, if you're gonna do it anyways, you might as well give yourself a chance to get more than 1. So yes, we are getting 1 in each one, but I mean, if I have a chance to get more than 1, or I just get 1 guaranteed, it's better to go with getting a chance of getting more than 1, right? It's probably better not to buy either, as you can see, based on my experience right now, where everyone is 1. Okay, so I take it back. They're just literally the same thing. They just mask this as being better. Because we cannot get more than 1 basket. So FIFA Mobile, thank you for continuing to prove to us. Oh my goodness. Is there anything more FIFA Mobile than opening 9 of these packs and getting... No, I'm going to do 10. I'm going to make it 10 just so we can be like, we opened 10 of them and literally got 1 in every single one. So I take back everything I said. FIFA Mobile does what FIFA Mobile does best, and we get 1 basket each time. I mean, it's not worse than doing the 300. Definitely not worse, but it turns out it isn't any better either. FIFA Mobile. I want my FIFA points back. Alright, so we're at 25. I mean, I don't think you want to watch me doing this the whole way. I'll let you know how far we get along if we ever get a player. But we'll see what happens as we go through the rest of these ones. See how far we can get from those additional 10 that we got. So this would basically be after 2 days worth of doing it, sort of what we can get in it. And it definitely seems like there's not a great chance of getting the rewards, the daily rewards out of that one. I do really hope they are still here, but it is quite possible that you can't get the daily rewards. Oh, we got 300,000. All right, it took until all 10 of them to do it, but we did, and we get 1 more spring basket from here, but we did get 300,000. I skipped through it because I didn't even know it, but we did end up getting the 300,000 coins. So the daily rewards are actually in there. Eggshells, I don't think we have enough to do 4 now, so we only have 2 from there. So we'll see how far. We started at 24. I don't think I did as good the second time, though. I'm going to be honest here. 45... Oh, maybe we did get more than I thought, actually. I got all the way to 45. I got 47. So we went from 25 to 47. So a little bit less. And considering I had 10 in the second one and 6 in the first one, way better the first time through. So it did seem like we got really lucky on getting the baskets back the first time. So you do obviously want to be careful with that. It's not going to be consistent each day. First time we had less. We got more out of it second time. But again, I still do think anything that gets you rewards back is your best option. Also have Team of the Week with Ronaldo and Haaland in this one, and I want to try and pack them. Let's see what we get out of this one. One Team of the Week pack to rule all the Team of the Week packs. Argentina. I don't think Messi's in this one, so I don't think we're getting Messi, but not a bad one there. Martinez. I think Martinez has some decent cards too. Yeah, he's got some decent stats on that one. Not animated, but the 4th highest player that we could get in here, so not terrible. From there, and then we do have enough to do 3 of these packs, which I think is going to be enough to get us another guaranteed starter. It is enough to do this. So we got one more guaranteed starter coming out of this one. Can this one be Ronaldo or Haaland? I believe the answer is I hope so. Okay, here we go. 2 countdown. Team of the Week starter. Terrible luck in those packs, but Team of the Week starter out of this one. So we get one Team of the Week starter. Let's see it, 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 let's see it. Brazil, it is not going to be either of the cards I was looking for there, but not bad. Not bad, but not what I was hoping for out of my starter there. In fact, that's second row, so at least we're not on to the third row. At least we didn't get an 80 overall player. Slightly better than that, but thank you for checking this out and stopping by. It's been a pleasure as always, Stopde.